YouTube. Your boy is back once again with another dating and relationships video. So the subject today is Don't Be That Guy Part 2. Right? Understand consent. Now, there's been a lot going on the internet lately about different people and their situations with Grape and SA. Obviously we got to be politically correct here on YouTube, but you definitely ain't gonna be seeing no millions or no hundreds of thousands of views on this video, because I'm not gonna talk about individual people's cases. That's not what I do, right? But just in general, like obviously when I say don't be that guy, and we're talking about don't get caught up in Grape and SA, just like the last video I did, and we was talking about men putting their hands on women. I'm not talking about no serial beater, like we said, F them man there. It's just like Grape and SA. Man that is proactively going out to do them things there. F them, this video's not for them. Like, yeah, they like we're not trying to talk to those guys. Who I'm trying to talk to is the uneducated, naive, or borderline guys who are not out to do that, but then they end up being that guy because of one night of madness, one drink too many, like falling for a setup girl, or you know what I'm saying, just a mad situation. So these times now, right? Obviously it's more dangerous on average if you are famous or celebrity, or even maybe not famous but just well-known, social media or whatever, like you got some kind of name. It's more dangerous because obviously there's a lot of false allegations, and then girls just feeling like, nah, he treated me like this, you know what, I'm gonna, like, there's people's names and situations that is on the forefront of my mind and tip of my tongue, but I'm just not going to talk about people's cases, but or situations. But yeah, obviously with all the stuff that's going on the internet now, people that are in the limelight should know by now, like, tread carefully, yeah, tread carefully. One thing I will say, yeah, this is a big point I want to make. This is a big point I want to make, and this goes for whether you're well known or you are just like you're not no famous celebrity, DJ, this person, that person. One of the things that I recommend when you sleep with a female, yeah, and like it's just a one-off, whether it's a one-night stand, you met her that night, or it's the first date or whatever, whether it was spontaneous, whether you linked up, yeah, and when you do the business and then it's time to go, you're not sticking around, like this is not your wife or whatever. What's these things doing? Yeah, sorry. Yeah, so what I recommend to do is always be nice to the lady, yeah. And I'm not talking about do no simpy vibes, no silly billy, oh put a new woman you met on the pedestal, not like that. What I'm just saying is be nice. When I say be nice, I mean be respectful, yeah. Be respectful, because a lot of these allegations, and I'm talking about borderline things, and women like doing false allegations and that. I'm not talking about like obviously if you done something on purpose, you gotta pay the price. But like sometimes women feel like they're being misused and disrespected and like they're nothing. They thought something was gonna be more. They thought, oh, this is gonna be my regular sleeping partner, but you just wanted it as a one-off. Or she thought, oh, I thought, you know, this is a relationship kind of guy and you just wanted to sleep with her. When you leave her house or the hotel in the morning, or she's leaving your house, you gotta be respectful. You had a nice time, like message me when you get home to let me know you're safe, or I'll order you the cab, or you know what, kiss her on the cheek, smile at her. The situation I'm talking about is everything's consensual, but this is just a one-off gal that you just wanna yeah, but you don't know what's going on in her mind. And obviously women's feelings and emotions are volatile. So I don't know what this brother is trying to do. You know what, I'm recording a video, just do what you're doing. So all these birds. Yeah, sorry. So yeah, just be respectful to women in these situations. Yeah, do not be disrespectful to women. Ah, yeah, cool, boom, I'm out. Rah, cut, da da da. I'm not saying that every single time a woman's gonna say, he just used me. I'm gonna do a fake grape allegation, or no, it's not gonna happen all the time. But like you just wanna like being nice and respectful is you taking out insurance. And you should be respectful to people anyway, no matter how much of a HOE you think they are. Like, just be respectful to people. Like, just avoid any drama in your life, any kind of drama, you know what I'm saying? But yeah. Another thing I need to say is you don't have to always go for the kill. You don't have to always take what looks easy, because yeah, that's when the big trouble can happen. A girl is too drunk. Ah, yeah, what? Because like obviously alcohol twists your mind. And like obviously when it comes to these kind of things, obviously if a man is drinking alcohol, he's pretty much doing what he would do sober, but women might be doing something different. Now, yes, they are adults, but you just don't want to be that guy, innit? You just don't want to be that guy. You don't want to meet a lady, she's drunk out of her mind, she regret what she did, she feel like you didn't respect her. What? This guy rah, someone must have spiked my drink, or whatever. Even though that's not the case. You know what I'm saying? So, look at these people just resting their hand on. Look at this guy. Anyway, let's get to the point. So, when you link and meet a woman, yeah, we know we want to try our best to. What am I looking at? We know we want to try and get the ting the first night, yeah. We know we want to try and get the ting the first night. We don't want to waste time. If we don't have to wait till the second date or the third date, you know, we don't we're gonna try and get what we would. This traffic situation's doing my head in. We want to try and get the thing straight away, but sometimes you just have to leave it. Like when you're trying to be disciplined with your money, like your wealth management, or you're trying to be disciplined in the gym. Yeah, a lot of men are disciplined in these areas, but when it comes to gal, it just goes out the window. It's like, yeah, I must get the thing. Sometimes you have to leave it on the plate. Sometimes, don't get me wrong, like I've even heard some videos of people saying, don't get the thing the same night. Like, I don't look for the thing the same night. I'm not going to that extreme in it, because sometimes if you can, you know, a woman's had one drink or whatever, and then she don't mash up, whatever, it's consensual, the girl's on it, the girl's on you. What are you gonna say? Oh, well, I'm gonna leave this on the plate because, you know, like, even though she's not mash up, right, the first night, no. Like, if you can get on the first night and it's fully consensual or whatever, then do your thing. But mad drunk and all that, yeah, nah, don't be that guy. Don't get caught up with women trying to do whatever allegations. Just be nice. And also another thing I need to point out, it's not just new girls, it's girls that you might have slept with once or twice or whatever. Like, girls carry feelings. You know, she thought you was gonna be her man, you know, she didn't realize you got other girls on the scene, even though you haven't committed, but like, she starts getting in her feelings. You know, you might have slept with her like 3 times or whatever, and then this is the 4th night now, and then she was out of her mind, and you're like this girl lets me do whatever she wants her, and then, okay, all right, she's KO'd now, like, no. Forget about the 4th night. All your girl blood. Like, y'all need to be awake and conscious of what she's doing. Yeah, so don't be that guy. There's not much more to say, to be honest. I'm just dragging out this video. Like, just don't be that guy in it. Just like the same way you discipline, like the same way you have or you should have discipline managing your money, or the way you have discipline or should have discipline in the gym, it's the same way it needs to be with y'all. Like, you shouldn't, like, you don't have to get it today. There is tomorrow. There is. Sorry, a scene popped into my mind from Rocky 3. There is no tomorrow. There is no tomorrow. There is no tomorrow. There is tomorrow. You don't need to get the bang today. Catch me on the next video.